This is my documentary on people's experiences in Gleeson Library. I did a survey of random people sitting in the library with just 5 questions. The first being, where is your favorite place to study in the library and what makes it a good spot for you? Secondly, what does a typical study session here look like for you? Third, in what ways does the library support your needs as a student? And fourth, if you could change or improve one thing about the library, what would it be and why? Unfortunately, I was unable to get any video interviews. Just that's the nature of doing random surveys and allowing people not to have themselves filmed. So one student really enjoyed the first floor and second floor. They enjoyed the booths. They enjoy the spots that are both quiet and cozy. This person's major is biology, and they say they will stay here for 5 to 6 hours taking notes and using the whiteboards. They would like there to be more whiteboards, TVs, and tutors in the library. A common theme between all of these different responses is people want the whiteboards to be stocked with better expo and erasers, which probably wouldn't cost the school a lot of money. It's just difficult to implement. Another student who hasn't used the library in a while, but used it a while ago, they're a friend of mine, says that the third floor is her favorite as it's one of the most quietest floors. Again, they enjoy the quietness of the library. People enjoy looking out the windows and seeing the flowers, and they also enjoy the tutoring. A lot of people will sort of casually go to the library, not necessarily with anything in mind to study. Another common theme is the lack of working outlets at the tables. The walls have plenty of outlets, but the tables themselves are quite lacking. Some people have mentioned some of the outlets don't work as well. They look old and outdated, possibly broken, which is obviously a safety concern for people plugging their laptops in, which is very common these days. The last survey we have here is from the friend of the biology major. So she studies with her friend, so a lot of these responses are the same. She says she spends about 5 hours studying and using the whiteboards for practice. They also mentioned that the front desk is very nice. It'll give you supplies to support your studying, example markers, and provide a reservation system for study rooms. I honestly find the study rooms to be interesting because anyone can use the study room, but you can pay the school $5 and apparently you own the room for that amount of time. It's just not enforced is the problem. There's no there's no iPads or anything that actually work that show you who has it when. Just kind of a waste of money. Because you could just say that you have the room reserved without having a receipt or anything. Another thing is food. Recently, the library has gotten its own cafeteria, but still, a lot of the options are lacking. Sometimes the vending machines are a little overpriced and not stocked. They also don't take Flexi, which is a problem. Some people have even wanted microwaves. In conclusion, Gleeson is my favorite space to study in the whole campus, which is why I did this experiment to start with. As an architecture major, my main concern is the lack of outlets, and a lot of the outlets just don't look safe. I've seen outlets that clearly have charred marks around them, which is a sign that it's broken. something bad happened. We need to have outlets in the middle of floors more often, and not just outlets that hang on the walls. I know that's probably a really expensive thing for the school to do, but you have to understand that everybody uses laptops, and they need power. So yeah, this is my experiment on what people's experience of using Gleeson Library is.